Hello and welcome to another episode on Bolts and Boost, everybody. Today, I'll be tackling the accessory belt on my Lexus LS460 that I just recently imported. I was going to take this thing on a long road trip because we've been through it with a pretty fine-tooth comb, and the only thing that really needs replaced, in my opinion, doesn't even really need it per se, I just don't trust it, is the Serp belt. So I'm going to get to it underneath this, and you guys are going to watch me do the Serp belt. All right, so first we have to tackle this. It just slips off the ends here. It's a rubber piece. It's probably going to be a lot easier once I get these two 10mm bolts out. But very easy to pull out and pull away. Two 10mm bolts, and then we're going to tackle the intake Y piece. All right, now that that's off, I just put the 10mm bolts back where they were so I don't lose them. We're going to be taking this off. It's all done with the 10mm as well. You take the PCV breather hoses off, and should be easy to take off. There is, however, a mounting bracket down there that you just pull out. A wiring harness will be attached to this piece. I just took it off and left it. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. All right, intake's off, and you can see the pieces that I'll be replacing. So I got the belt itself, I got this pulley, and I got that pulley. These two are serviceable items. Torque specs on these, I believe, is 32 foot-pounds. I'll put a screenshot up for you guys. I was trying to find a video for this car. There is a little bit out there for this, but people don't go into detail. It's kind of really bad, videoing, in my opinion. So I'm going to do my best to show you guys what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm replacing this pulley, that pulley, the tensioner down there, which is hard to see. I'll just try to turn flash on for you. Now that is a lot better. Okay, so I'll be trying to get this guy off. I'm not sure how to do that quite yet. We're going to be replacing the Serp belt though. It's just looking a little aged, and I was worried for the road trip. And these are the two pulleys here. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. All right, so here's the belt that I got, 6BK 2130. Here's that larger pulley, 16603383030, and then the smaller pulley here. So these are OEM Toyota Lexus part numbers. And then for the tensioner, I just got this Dayco No Slack. It says it's made in the USA, 89380. And of course, before you take any belt off, it's a good idea to just look at the routing and know where everything goes. So I'm doing this for you guys and myself. Perfect. All right, so the reason why I'm doing this is because this pulley here has more play than I'd like. The engine is still warm. It did look like at some point I had a coolant leak, and now there's a brand new Toyota water pump, which I guess is a common failure point. So that's good that that is all taken care of and I don't have to worry about it. But this isn't terrible play, but it's more play than I'd like. This one has no... This one has a lot of play. This one has barely any. I'm not sure if I want to replace that tensioner just yet. I'm just trying to avoid a problem if there is one. The reason I say that, there's really no play in it, but there's an Allen key head in there, and I don't want to strip that out, potentially. So I'm going to clean it out for now. I'm going to test the spring tension on it. It does look like a factory Toyota piece. So I'm going to see if... Sorry guys, I'm trying to... And it feels like there's still lots of tension there. So I think I'm going to leave it just for now. Like I said, just to avoid the problem. But I am going to replace these two pulleys up here. The torque specs on this guy, it's going to have one bolt. Let's see if we can see it. Looks like I found it right there on the left, I think. and then the center one. The center one I believe is 17 foot-pounds, and the larger hex head, not the Allen insert, is 32 foot-pounds. Again, I will put that on the screen for you guys. I just want to make sure that that's what I'm looking at. And yes, it is. That's the bolt for the tensioner. So I'm going to go ahead and replace those two pulleys. All right, good news is new Serpent belt is on. The two pulleys are on there and torqued. And the bad news is I cracked my radiator right at this nipple. So as I was pulling that pulley out, I just had my arm slightly against this, and this bursted open because I just drove the car and burnt the crap out of my forearm as I was trying to pull that bolt out. So good news is new Serpentine belt, new pulleys. Those are torqued to 32 foot-pounds. Again, I will put the screenshot up. I'll put the screenshot up for the tensioner, even though I'm not doing it just yet because I think it's okay. I did spray the bolt, and now you guys are going to get a video on the radiator. How exciting. It looks pretty normal, and there's a lot of space here. So I think we'll be okay. I am going to try and drive it. I did fill up the reservoir because it drained it. And like, that is not, it's moving the whole radiator. So I think I'll be okay. I had about half an inch of a nipple, cracked nipple sticking out because it usually goes up to here. But yeah, so that was brittle. Kind of a good thing that it happened, silver lining, right? But I'm gonna go put the intake back on, start it up, clean it up, and we're gonna see how everything is running. All right, so it looks like we're back in business. I did want to mention that it is easiest to put the belt on all the way and leave the alternator and the tensioner for the last, and then you kind of put them on together with the tensioner, you know, fully retracted. And it went on pretty easy. Now I just gotta see if this little guy is gonna leak on me, because Murphy's Law, my other vehicle, is in service right now. And our SRT is going into service midweek, and that's my mom's. So, need a vehicle. Maybe I'll have to go buy one, since I am yearning for another 6-speed sports car. Who knows? I have been keeping my eyes open. Okay, I'm gonna let this rock for a bit, see if we got any leaks here, and order a radiator. Yeah, so it was running good, real good, and the inevitable happened, really. This didn't want to live here anymore, so it vamoosed. So that's kind of the common denominator with these vehicles from Japan. Is actually, this one has a lot of maintenance done. It really does. The filters are brand new, all the fluids are like brand new, but they probably didn't think that this was going to go. Now these get really brittle over time, and that's what happened. It seems like all the cars from Japan, they really avoid changing the alternators for some reason, and I'm not sure why, but a lot of my cars, this exact same scenario happened. So the silver lining here, which I'm trying to see more in life, the silver linings. Brand new Serpentine belt, brand new pulleys. Radiator's going to be done. The only thing left that's a common failure point, in my opinion, is the alternator. My alternator right now is doing perfecto. I'm going to monitor it and maybe just replace it. That way I can take this thing anywhere. But that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you some insight, because again, a lot of the videos I've been watching, they don't give you the torque specs. They don't have good angles. I know I was giving you crappy angles there for a little bit, but I'm trying to rectify myself. So again, I'll put the screenshots up for you for the torque specs. I did not end up replacing the tensioner just yet, because it is okay. I have a brand new one sitting here, and yeah, so. New Serpentine belt, everything's running like it should. Brand new water pump. And now a radiator. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Check out other videos on the channel, and like and subscribe. All right, everybody. Peace.